In today's topic, we're going to talk about freebies, means different kind of programs started by the government to provide welfare. So when more number of people they're using welfare, it causing stress on the system. And there are different types of rebates like tax rebate, rental rebates. There is a UBI, like Universal Basic Income, like CERB program, which have been started by the Canadian government, will provide free or maybe assistance to pay your bills. So, but nothing is free in this system. The system we live in, it calls one man death, other man asset. And I give you an example. You go deposit your money into the bank and the bank loan it out the money to someone else. Bank going to charge interest from the other person and are going to pay you some interest on the money you have deposited. But last 10 years, interest rate were really low or next to the zero, which caused a lot of pressure on the system. So now the system we live in, one man death, other man asset. If we have a small number of population using welfare system, it does not make much difference because other taxpayers can catch up and pay for the welfare, and the government or system can handle it. But now, when more and more people are getting jobless, we are in the verge of facing AI revolution, and by having like increase in the joblessness, these welfare systems actually work in opposite, and they help to destroy or oppress the system. So what's happening when large number of people gonna be on the welfare having rebates program, someone have to pay for those programs. Government not going to pay from their own pocket. It's end of the day, it's the taxpayers money. Taxpayers have to pay for that thing. And now that kind of situation, when less number of people will be making money or will be paying tax, and more people actually working using welfare, they will be sitting on the system. It will put tremendous stress on the system and make the system collapse. Imagine 10 people sitting and eating and 5 people working and making money and paying for all those 10, so altogether 15 people. So it caused a lot of stress on the system. So whenever you apply for any kind of rebate or any kind of program for the assistance, which is good, which you should be taking advantage of it because you paid tax. But imagine like a mass number of migration happening, all those people having kids in the hospitals, some of the kids going to the school, and all the school system is in stress. Now more and more people are going to go on a welfare. It will cause more and more pressure on the taxpayers and on the system one we live in, called the economic system. But now U.S. economy or United States is the most debt nation in the history of the world with a $34 trillion debt, and Canada for population is not much behind for the debt rate or something. But United States not able to pay $34 trillion debt. At the same time, they spending $1 trillion every 100 days, means the United States economy handling $1 trillion debt every 100 days, which is next to impossible to pay because United States is the most debt nation in the history of the world. And by signing 2019 Paris Accord, Canadian government giving up fossil fuels and moving towards the green energy, which is kind of really hard thing to do because we highly dependent on the fossil fuel, and fossil fuel is the reason a lot of people are out of poverty today. And if we keep moving towards the green energy without having a proper structure and a system, it will increase inflation because everything driven by the energy and cause a lot of stress on the system.